nearlydanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, so this is mock test 5. Okay, so for the people that are here for the first time, we've been practicing since the 28th of August, and we've practiced twice a week, every week since the 28th of August. Now, we record all our sessions and we put them on YouTube. You can find them on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is called Nearly Danish TV. So just go over there and, you'll see all the tests, all the previous sessions. You can catch up, okay? Yeah, let's go. If you have any questions, post them. All right, this is the most frequently asked question. Let's see how you guys do. All right, round of applause. Okay, so for the first timers, you're going to hear me say things like frequently asked question. What that means is that it's a question that has shown up more than once in all the previous tests since 2009. Now, this specific question is the most frequently asked question. It has shown up in 12 tests since 2009. It's also relevant for Malbo escapes pawn. It's also frequently asked in Malbo escapes pawn. And this is the question that has the highest probability of showing up on the next test. So the 14 of you that got this wrong, make sure you get it right next time. It will appear on your profile and you can fix it. We're going to talk about your profile soon. All right, next one. Okay, so this is a weak spot, okay? This is from chapter 6, I think. 73 people got this wrong. 100 people got it right. Round of applause to the 100 people. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys some new things on the site. Let me see if I can run this down. So for the new people here, your profile will be created on Nearly Danish after the Kahoot session. So after the Kahoot session, I will be importing all the scores. Okay. Now, how do you find your profile after the session? You go to nearlydanish.com. Scroll down. Go to this thing that you see. It's called Kahoot. You click on sessions. And you'll see a list of sessions. One of them will be called mock test 5 after I've imported it. You click on the session. And you find your name in this list, okay? And you'll basically see your score here, your points, and you can find your name in the list. Now, when you find your name in the list, you click on your name, and that's your profile, okay? Now, on your profile, you see all the work that you need to do. This is a progress bar that shows you how prepared you are. We have quizzes covering all the chapters from chapter 1 to chapter 6. Then we have the frequently asked questions, which I just spoke about. There's about 200 of them. You must know the answers to every single one of these questions. Matter of fact, you must know the answers to every single one of the questions on this website. And then we have the part for Danish values, for current affairs. We've got the mock test, all the previous tests for INDFØDSRETSPRØVEN, and all the previous tests for Malbo escapes pawn. I have added a new feature, the audiobook. Okay. Now, how do you find the audiobook? When you go to take a quiz and you click on play, the first thing that loads up is the Danish version of the audiobook. Just to give you an example, click on that.
1, 2, 1. Det danske rige tager form. Vikingerne beskrives ofte som brutale krigere.
Blah, blah, blah. You get the point, right? So it is the part of the book that is for this test. So it's section 1.2.1. After the Danish one, you can listen to the English one.
1.2.1 The formation of the Danish kingdom. The Vikings are often described as brutal warriors, and some of them indeed were.
And then you go on and take the quiz. You finish the quiz. If you pass, you come back and correct. Well, you need 80% to pass. Sometimes you don't get 100%. And you will find on your profile the mistakes that you made. It will pop up in a box here. You fix your mistakes and you keep going. Now, for you to get, for instance, this person has done this quiz 8 times. Let me see if I can find a quiz that they haven't fully finished. So you can see that it's a 12.5% for this person. And you can see this thing that says reps to go 7. So when you do the quiz and you get all the answers correct the first time, it goes to 12.5%. Now you have to do that 7 more times to get it to 100%. And when you do it this way, you will remember absolutely everything on this site. Okay? Now, let me show you something. Okay? So over here, I talk about the secret sauce to passing the test. By the way, these are all, people that have passed. This is a picture of me when I passed in 2019. I got my citizenship last year. This person got their citizenship last year as well. A lot of success stories there you can find. This is when we met up in 2022 for the Christmas market, which we will do again after you guys have passed. Now, the secret sauce to passing the test is this. Get familiar with the questions. Make sure you go through all the quizzes more than once until you are consistently scoring 80% and above, then rinse and repeat. Reading the book becomes easier as you go through the quizzes and vice versa. In the end, you'll be surprised that you know more about Denmark than your home country. This happened to me. It will happen to you if you go through this process, and you will pass the test. Okay? But you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. There are no shortcuts. And most of you have probably seen this because I tagged everyone. This guy was from, I think, 2020. And he just got his citizenship. He practiced with the group for his permanent residence. So for Melbourne Skips Pawn and for INDFØDSRETSPRØVEN Pawn, he passed both tests and now he's a citizen. Okay? And there's many more success stories. You can find them here. On the albums, Hall of Fame. And this is people posting their results. And this is just from 2020, I think. Okay? So you're in good hands. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And just go through the process. Go through the process and you will ace this thing. Go through the process. All right. Getting back to things. Okay, next one. All right, so there's audiobooks for all the chapters. And please do not, someone, Aya, is saying red. If you know the answer, don't post it in the chat. Okay? And if you do post it in the chat, I'm going to kick you out. The purpose of these sessions is for you to come here and figure out what you don't know. Okay? This is a mock test, so treat this like this is a real test. Come here, figure out what you don't know. Go back to the website on your profile. Correct all your mistakes. In fact, let me just show you another example so that all this stuff is more concrete in your heads. By the way, there's a leaderboard for the competitive people here. And we have 3 leagues, the Gold League, the Silver League, and the Bronze League. The Gold League is the top 30 players on the website. And we have Luezo at number 1. Luezo has, I think she's done 96% of all the work here. Now, let's find someone that hasn't done much of the work. You go to the Rookie League. Let me see. Yes. And we'll find a random person called Julie. Now, for the questions that you fail, they show up in a box here called incorrect Kahoot answers. So if you fail any questions in this Kahoot session, you will see all your incorrect Kahoot answers here under a quiz called mock test 5. You can click on that and you can fix your mistakes. It will pop up like this and you can go ahead and answer. Okay? All right, I hope that made sense. All right, next one. How should I add myself in Kahoot? Okay, I guess you didn't watch the video. For the person asking, thank you for posting the pin. For the person that's talking about adding themselves in the Kahoot, I will send you a video right now. Please watch that video. And follow. Okay, we're moving on. We've got Sakura at number 1, Yenzaman at number 2. Vicky at number 3, KK4, and Kawa at 5. 81 players reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one. Okay, so Ribe is the oldest city in Denmark. This is from chapter 6. Those 2 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
It will appear on your profile in that box I just showed you. Fix your mistakes. And if you're doing bad, if you're not doing well, we've only done like 4 questions. If for some reason you don't do too well in this session, don't feel bad. You come here to figure out what you don't know, your knowledge gaps. You go back, you plug them, and you come back again and test yourself. We are in the mock test era. So all the Kahoot sessions from now until the test are going to be mock tests. All right, Sakura is out. We've got Yenzaman, Kawa, Vicky, Karo, and Kinson. Gaith is the highest climber, up 27 places. All right, so this question is a frequently asked question. It's about the Kalmar Union. The Kalmar Union was created by Margaret I in 1397, and it was a union of Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. The union ended in 1814, and Sweden left the union in 1563, and that was because of something that happened between them and Denmark. All right. Someone is saying, can you please add the audiobooks for other chapters? Yes, I will be adding them. Hopefully by the end of the week, all of them will be there. Okay. Next one. The Danish values questions are the last 5 questions. Always the last 5 questions. Right, next one. All right. This is also a frequently asked question. So if you got this wrong, you must get it right the next time. Okay, so 33 of you got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix it. It will show up on your profile. Next one.
Uh-oh.
Actually, this is a question from 2022 or 3. Can't remember exactly. Okay, so I can see this is a weak spot for 61 people. Is my math right? So 58, yes, 61 people got this wrong. So this is from chapter 5. Usually there is always a question from chapter 5 in the book, and usually that's the new question. This is from literature in chapter 5. So please, chapter 5 is important. Next one. All right. That was a combo breaker. 11 players dropped their answer streak of 4. Sorry, guys. Next one. Aya, if you can't join now, I've sent you a video. Watch that video. There's nothing I can do. You have to join. The pin, I'm gonna put the pin in the chat. Use the pin, okay? Okay. Okay, so so the rights in grondloan. So there are rights in grondloan. So freedom of speech, right to assemble, and the right to create a vereniging. They're all called political freedom rights. That's their collective name. I can see that this is a major weak spot. But for how many people? Man, almost all of you, only 41 people got this right. Round of applause to the 41 people that got this right. Like you've heard me say before, and you will hear me say this again, don't feel bad when you don't get a question right. It just shows you what you don't know. It's better for you to come and make your mistakes in these sessions, right, than to actually make this mistake in the real test. So if this was the real test and this question showed up, this number of people would have failed. So it's better for you to come and figure out that you actually don't know this here. Figure it out here, go back, plug that knowledge gap, and then come back again to figure out what you don't know. That's the purpose of these sessions. So please keep coming back. Next one. All right, so the top 5 has been reshuffled. You've got Aga, Yenzeman, Zap, KK, and Simona. Trang is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. It's Glipsko. 73 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
103 people got it right.
Great job!
Next one. We talked about this in the Kahoot on Wednesday. Read the question slowly. All right. So the parliamentary principle was created in 1901, but it was written into Grundloven in 1953. And that was the last amendment of Grundloven. So 54 people got this wrong. Over 100 got this right. All right, so top 5. Yenzeman, Zap, Bao, Ting, NASA, and IT. I think I've seen all these names before. Next one. All right. So the Arbeidersbevægelsen started around 1870, and it was the Social Democratic Party was part of that movement. Social Democratic Party was created in 1878. All right, Val. So someone is writing in the chats, why was Glipsko the correct answer? It's the correct answer because the book says it's the correct answer. The mistake a lot of people make is that instead of checking the book, they go and check Wikipedia or they Google it. The test is based on information in the book. Okay? And I can see that Val posted Val posted a screenshot from Wikipedia. Please don't make that mistake. Okay? Don't make the mistake of, if the book says it's Glipsko, then that's what it is, you know, according to the book. Anyways, on to the next one. And someone just corrected me. Says Social Democratic Party was created in 1871. Check the book, okay? Whatever I'm saying in here, take it with a pinch of salt. Make sure you apply yourself and look for the information in the book to verify whatever it is I'm saying here. I'm not the holy grail of information, okay? I say that a lot. I'm not the holy grail of information. Of course, I'm here to guide, but I'm not always right. So please check the book. Wherever you see errors, correct me. All right. Yogendra is back in the game.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Okay. Not much to say here. It's just the date. Next one. This is a frequently asked question. All right, we almost got the perfect score here. Oh man, round of applause. Very, very, very close to get the perfect score. 26 players reached an answer streak of 4.
Excellent.
Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Next one. All right, so the sculpture was created in 1913. Okay, someone asked, are the questions on the website formulated Great. Are the questions formulated the same way like the questions in the quiz on the website? Yes. All right, next one. Okay, so in the ministries, so the minister is appointed by the prime minister. It's a political appointment. Whereas the workers in the ministry are employed based on their qualifications. This is also a frequently asked question. 36 of you got that wrong. Please fix that later. We have a static top 5 again.
Static top 5.
13 players reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one. Hopefully you all get this right. Okay. 3 people got this wrong. Please get it right.
Now you know what you don't know.
Melbo escapes pawn is after this. Okay, so please have some patience. We will get to it. Next one. Excuse me. So the Black Diamond was built in 1999. Way more than half of you got this wrong. 114 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
All right, next one. Everybody in the top 5 scored points. Round of applause. Tivoli was opened in 1843. It is the oldest amusement park in the world. Okay, so we've got 65 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Fix your knowledge gap. Static top 5 again. 6 players have reached an answer streak of 3. Next one. You know the answer to this. So the regions were created in 2007, the structure reform. Regions were created and the number of communes were reduced to 98. Okay, excuse me. 57 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix it. This is a frequently asked question, so this is a question that you must know the answer to. This top 5 is not budging at all. Yenzeman, Naza, Tauting, EIS, and Milad. Next one, we're almost halfway through. All right, round of applause. Okay, so Only 28 people got this wrong. This is a frequently asked question, so please get it right next time. Static top 5 still. 45 players reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
All right.
Static top 5.
Everyone should know this. Yahya Hassan was a poet, and his collection of poems actually has the record for the highest number of the highest sales in Denmark of any poetry collection. 26 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. 3 players lost their answer streak of 3. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're at the halfway point. We have 45 days to the test. Okay? We're running out of time, slowly but surely. 45 days to the test. I'm sure every single one of you in this place wants to pass this test. Okay? But you need to invest. And this is the investment that you need to make. I don't mean to be giving you guys a lecture because we're all adults here and you actually know, but I just thought I'd throw this I'd throw this in here, you know? Hard work, persistence, late nights, rejection, sacrifices, discipline, criticism, doubts, failure, and risks. And eventually, you're going to pass this test. Okay? All the tools that you need to pass the test are available. So it's up to you now to use them. All right. Moving on. Yes, there's always 3 options, 3 or 2. I think 3 is the maximum I've seen. Someone is asking how to register for the test. Can someone help him? So there's someone that needs information on how to register for the test. So please, if you have the information, reply to him in the chat. Okay, what's going on here? 1849, yes. Grundloan. All right, 153 people got this right. 23 people got it wrong. Next one. This is a combo breaker. 5 players dropped the answer streak of 4. On to the next one. Okay, so this is about the court system. So if you're in Bureaurat, you can appeal the decisions from Bureaurat to Landsrat. From Landsrat, you can appeal the decisions from Landsrat to Højesteret. And the decision at the Højesteret, which is the Supreme Court, is final. You cannot appeal those decisions. Next one. So a minister can lead more than one ministry. The answer is yes. Okay, next one. Wow. Nobody's budging in this top 5. These guys are the elite players. Well done. Everybody's over 22,000. Sorry. Yeah, 22,000. 4 players just dropped the answer streak of 5. Sorry, guys. right, 443 islands. Denmark is made up of 443 islands. How many people got this wrong? 62.
Now you know what you don't know.
That's about the geography of Denmark. I think that's chapter 6. Next one. Okay. And just get in with a different nickname. It's not gonna let you in with the one that dropped out. All right. 44. So almost half. So 88 people got this wrong. This is definitely a weak spot.
Now you know what you don't know.
So the museum opened in 2021. Round of applause to people who got it right. Who fell out? Can't remember. But Thouting is now at number 2, Milad at number 3, EIS at 4, and Kinson is in at number 5. Next one. Okay, another weak spot. 91 people got this wrong. Wow, that's a lot, man. 1642, Runtorn was built. On to the next one. Static top 5, Beamy is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Question number 30 now. Actually, it's question number 28 because we had 2 slides. This is a frequently asked question. Oh, well done. So this is a frequently asked question, and it has a higher probability of showing up at the next test. Only 20 people got this wrong. Well done to you guys. For the people that got it wrong, fix it later. It will appear on your profile. $564 Iceland was under Denmark. They became independent in the year 1944, so during the Second World War. Okay, so 59 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix that. It will show up on your profile. Val is back with an answer streak of 3.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. This is also a frequently asked question. All right, so the first female minister was appointed by Thorvald Stauning in 1924. Thorvald Stauning was the first Social Democratic Prime Minister, and he appointed Nina Bang. That was the name of the first female minister. She was also a member of the Social Democratic Party, and she was appointed as the Undervisningsminister, so Minister of Education. 23 people got this wrong. Please get it right. This is one of the most frequently asked questions, and you're probably going to see it in the next test. On to the next one. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Her name was Nina Bang. Nina Bang. All right, so Imran Khan, 82, is the highest climber, up 5 places.
Great job.
Next one. I already gave the answer away tonight. But let's see who was listening. All right, 161 people were listening. Twelve people got this wrong. There are 98 communes. This is also a frequently asked question, so it has a high probability of showing up on the next test. So you must know the answer to this. If you got it wrong, fix it. Next one. Right. 1973. 20 people got this wrong. Please get it right next time. That's also an FAQ. Ivy is the highest climber, up 4 places.
Excellent.
All right. The pin is in the chat. I will share it right now. Okay, moving on. You must be at least 13 years old before you can work outside the home in Denmark. 16 people got this wrong. All right, we still have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Amal is back with an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
It was called a Sartre. 35 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This is chapter 1. Literally, I think it's the first page or something. Okay, next one. Our Ting. Anyways, Graceful is they're gonna come back with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
We've got Jensman, Milad, Ice, Kinson, and Sergio in the top 5. Jensman has held that spot for a while. Round of applause. We have 2 more questions before we go. No, yeah, wait. So this is question number 34. We have 1 more question before we go to current affairs. Right. So the Folketing decided in the 80s that Denmark would not have nuclear power, nuclear energy. What's going on here? 60, 70 plus 23. It's 93 minus 1 is 92. Okay, so 92 people got this wrong. More than half of you got this wrong. So this is definitely a weak spot. Make sure you fix it. All right. So this is the end of the history part of the test. So the first 35 questions are history questions, and they are based on information in the book. The next 5 questions are current affairs, and current affairs meaning things that have happened within the last, basically within the last 6 months from the date that the test is taken. So from around June this year up until date. I have been able to predict about 4 out of 5 of the questions consistently over the years. I mean, that I'd say, I'd call that a fluke. Okay. I've seen a pattern, and we will be discussing that pattern and the themes that most of the questions, the current affairs questions, take. All right. This was a combo breaker, 16 players dropped down as a streak of 5. I think I already mentioned that. We're moving on to current affairs now. All right. So the theme of this question is state visits. So official state visits. So whenever Denmark, the head of state or the prime minister, so the head of state of Denmark is the king. The prime minister is the head of the government. Whenever they officially visit another country, that could show up in the current affairs. And whenever the head of state of another country visits Denmark, in this case, the president of Iceland and his wife visited Denmark. So that's a candidate for current affairs. I have a strong feeling that this specific question is actually going to show up, but we'll see. 72 people got this wrong. No, 82 people got this wrong. So almost half of you got this wrong. Well, oh, she was the president. Her husband. Okay, great. So I correct myself. The president of Iceland and her husband showed up. I'm sorry, visited Denmark in October. I don't know if they're still here, but anyways, moving on to the next one. Oh, man. So we have Milad, Ice, Yenderman, Kinton, and Thauting. Thauting is now back in the top 5. 5 players just reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one. All right. So, which Danish university ranked amongst the 100th best in the world, according to the Times Higher Education rank list? Copenhagen University. The theme of this question is Danish excellence on the world stage. It could be in sports. It could be in science. Like, for instance, when I've forgotten the name of the chemist, the Danish chemist that won the Nobel Prize, that was in the test. This case, it's education, universities. So Denmark, the Copenhagen University is actually one of the 100 best universities in the world. Do I think this specific question is going to show up? I don't think so. But if it does, at least we've seen it. Okay, next one. All right. So the theme of this question is the government. So the government is made up of the prime minister and his or her ministers. In this case, they're asking who is the justice minister? And it's Peter Hummelgore. On your profile, you can find under current affairs, you will find a quiz dedicated to political parties and their leaders, the government, and then all the other current affairs. Okay, moving on. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Cassie is back with an answer streak of 3.
She's on fire.
Next one. Okay, this is a weak spot. The theme of this is famous dead people. This guy wasn't all that famous, but he was the Hof chef for the crown prince couple, and now the king. So the King Frederick and Queen Mary. He died in August 2024 at the age of 82. Is this going to show up? I don't think so. In case it shows up, we've seen it before. Moving on. He died on 30th of July. Thanks for correcting me. I'll fix that later. Okay, we've got Thao Ting. This guy made a comeback. Round of applause. We got Thao Ting, Milad, Ice, Yenzeman, and Caro in the top 5. 7 players just hit an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
All right, next one. This is the last question in current affairs. Okay, so the theme of this is political parties and their leaders. And as I already showed you, there is one dedicated to political parties and their leaders. And someone just asked, are the current affairs questions updated on the website? The answer is yes. So hopefully by tomorrow, you will see current affairs part 5. And they'll keep on. There'll be part 6, part 7, and so on and so forth until we get to the actual test. So keep an eye out on your profiles. All right, we're moving to Danish values now. At the moment, we have Thao Ting, Milad, Ice, Yenzeman, and Caro. Mayor Koi is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. This is Danish values now. All right. We will have a Danish values session, so a session dedicated to Danish values. Until then, there is a video on the YouTube channel. Let me see if I can pull that up. So if you go to the channel and click on popular, the second most popular video is the Danish values video. I highly recommend that you watch this video. We will have a session similar to this one, but please watch this video. All right, next one. Natalie P is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
All right. 15 people got this wrong. Excuse me. I'm glad that the majority of you are getting this right. Round of applause. So the last 5 questions are the Danish values questions, and you must score at least 4 out of 5 correct. If you fail more than 1 Danish value question, you fail the whole test. So they are the most important questions. So I'm glad that most of you are getting them right. Next one. All right, someone just pointed out something. Let me just make sure that this thing is correct. So give me 1 second. Just make sure I have the right thing here. The heck? All comments. Okay, so the question about the Copenhagen University being in the top 100 is correct. So that was in the news. So check out DR. It's there. I think maybe I should show you guys where I'm getting this information. So in the group, there is a post that says, where can I find the latest current affairs news from the last 6 months in the comments? So what I do is I scan the news on DR. Whenever I find a news item that fits one of the themes that I was talking about, I post it here. So far, there's been 55 comments. Most of them are me, but some other people have actually posted in here. And then I take these news items and I create questions from them. And I put them in these mock tests. So if you actually want to get a leg up in these mock tests, check out these news items. And also keep an eye out and contribute to this list. Okay? It's on the Facebook group, Danish Citizenship Test. And you can find it under featured. It's the second post. All right. Next one. All right. What's going on here? 7 people got this wrong. Round of applause. Last question. Okay, so for the people that are here for the first time, watch that video that I sent to you. I'll post it again just in case you didn't find it, right? Watch the video and it tells you how to find your profile after this session. Now your profile will be created. Give it about an hour. We still have one more session this evening before I import the results. So check that out. And I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you next time. We're going to see the podium now. All right, ISO number 3, Jenseman at number 2, and Thao Ting at number 1, I think. All right. Bilad and Caro at number 4 and 5. And I will be adding the audiobooks as the week goes along. But hopefully by the end of the week, everything will be up. All right.
NearlyDanish.com.